Okay, so the first one, we're dealing with a right triangle. So we want to draw our right triangle. And what a right triangle means is that we're going to have a 90-degree angle here. And then it says our acute angle is 24 degrees. And our opposite leg is 8 feet. And now it wants us to find the sides here. We're going to call this one A, we'll call this one B, and then it wants us to find this angle, which we'll call C. So we're going to use SOHCAHTOA, which you might be familiar with. It's a shortcut to tell you how to find the missing values. So SOHCAHTOA means sine equals opposite over hypotenuse, cosine equals adjacent over hypotenuse, tangent equals opposite over adjacent. And just so you know what that looks like, we'll do an example triangle over here. And so if you've got an angle, let's say little a here, the opposite leg will be big A. And then you got a little b here, and so the adjacent leg will be big B. And then the hypotenuse is always the one that is across here, and we'll call that big C. So for opposite and adjacent and hypotenuse, you've got opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. Okay? So let's take it back to the one we've got here. So if we try to use, let's use sine. So we'll do sine equals opposite over hypotenuse. So we've got the degrees here, so we'll do sine of 24 degrees is equal to, opposite is 8 feet, and then hypotenuse we don't know, so we'll just put A. Now the sine of, if we want to solve for A, we're going to have to move A over, so we'll multiply it by both sides, so sine 24 degrees times A equals 8 feet all over A times A, so these will cancel out. So then we want to divide both sides by sine 24. Sine 24 degrees on both sides, sine 24. These will cancel out. So what we get is A equals 8 feet all over sine 24. So that is equal to 19.67. So this is our value for A here. So this equals 19.67. Now let's go ahead and find B. So we're going to use the Pythagorean theory, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we already know this one and this one. This is c squared. So we'll do 8 squared plus b squared equals 19.67 squared. And then we want to subtract 8 squared so we can get b by itself here. So we've got b squared equals 19.67 squared minus 8 squared. And so that is going to equal to 322.86. And now we have to square root both sides. And we get b equals 17.97. So then we can put up here, b is 17.97. Now we've got this degree here. So the thing about right triangles is when you add up all of the angles, you should get 180 degrees. So this is a 90-degree angle, and this is 24. We don't know what this one is, but we know the total should be 180. So if we do 90 degrees plus 24 degrees plus C, because that's what we're calling the angle here, equals 180 degrees, then we can move C over by subtracting, and we can move 180 over by subtracting as well. So we get C is equal to 90 degrees plus 24 minus 180 degrees. And what we get is C is equal to 66 degrees. So we can put here 66 degrees, and now we found all of the values for the triangle.